We're on the Las Vegas Strip and we're staying overnight at a resort that's been on my bucket list for a very long time. We are here for an overnight stay at Caesar's Palace, one of the most iconic resorts in all of Las Vegas. I'll be giving you a deep dive on what it's like to stay at this iconic resort.
From a luxurious room tour to things to do on site, we'll also show you a top spot for dinner and late night cocktails.
And of course, hitting the pool. Located central on the Las Vegas Strip, next to what used to be the Mirage. Across the street is the Flamingo. Caesar's Palace is a city within a city. This place is absolutely huge, and its history is as grand as its statues. Now, they opened in 1966, but you would never know that this spot was built nearly 60 years ago. If you come in through one of the front doors, you will immediately hit the check-in lobby desk. However, if you come in through self-parking, it is all the way in the back. It is definitely a trek, but I did do mobile check-in this morning and they have a kiosk over here to print out your keys. We are staying in the Octavius Tower. First stop is going to be our room. This is not our view. This is a pretty cool view though, from the 63rd floor. We gotta head down the hallway. Here we are at our palace for the night. We have a king room in the Octavius Tower, but let's check it out. When you walk in, you'll notice it's pretty big. You've got this whole hallway before you even enter the bed area, but you've got a pretty huge bathroom. We'll show you that in a little bit. You'll see a pretty big closet. Also, an in-room safe. I always like when the full-length mirror is right before you exit, so you check yourself before you wreck yourself. But here is the bedroom. This is a king bedroom. Of course, you can get the same bedroom with 2 queens, and it is 550 square foot. Got your necessities, well, some of them. You have your nightstands on both sides of the bed. Looks like some sort of a charger here. Oh, this is nice. Wireless charger, in case you forgot your charger, possibly. And you also have the USB, USB-C, also regular outlets. Nice little business area as well. There is another charging station here. Even though there is a Keurig, you have to purchase the cups. So you got your gourmet coffee there, and I'm sure it's $10 or so. Pretty big flat screen TV. Yes, there is a refrigerator, but also no, there is not a refrigerator because it's a mini bar, and I am not touching any of this. But it's there. We're gonna close this up. You get kind of a neat little seating area. I do really like this couch. It's a bit firm, but I'd say it's big enough to sleep on. At least maybe crash out on. Got a nice big table here. You put a couple of pizzas on this. And then this is also a pool room view. So you got the pool down there. We're on the 63rd floor, pretty high up. There wasn't too many floors above us. But what's really cool too is not only is it a pool view, but you can get a view of the city looking northwest, a little bit of the mountains. But if you look this way, you got a little bit of the strip view. You can see the Sphere, the Link, the High Roller, you got Venetian across the way, Harris. I think one of the coolest things about this room, well, that view is pretty epic and the space is pretty good, but the bathroom here is really nice and really big. So you've got a nice spacious walk-in shower. It comes with a body wash, conditioner, and shampoo. Looks clean too. I'm not seeing anything alarming, no stray hairs or anything like that. The toilet is separated from the main area to get ready, which is nice. So you can take a SH while somebody gets ready. And while you're doing your thing in the bathroom, you can stare at this cool picture. You have 2 sinks. I always love a bathroom with 2 sinks. It does come with a massage bar and also body lotion and also a hairdryer. But check this out. There is a pretty big bathtub in here. This, oh yeah, space for your arms. This is like spa status. I'm gonna have to make it an early night because this is definitely a must do. Seriously, this is really deep. Like if you lean back, you can, oh. All right, so as far as room rates for this place, we paid $135 in total for the night. That includes the resort fees and the taxes, $135. And that's because I am a Caesars Rewards member, so you can sign up for free and you get discounts on all Caesars property that way. Without it, it was $165 for the night, including room fees, including taxes. And you get all the amenities, including that beautiful pool. There is a gym that we'll probably go to in the morning. And then of course, all the other offerings around this resort. You do have to pay for parking. It's about $20, I believe, a day. This resort is so big. I won't be doing a full-on walkthrough because I want to show you a couple of things that you can do while staying at this resort. So we've got an activity. We'll also be doing dinner. We also have a bar that we're going to hit up later tonight with live music. And then tomorrow it will be pool time. Let's hit it. The line for the buffet. I hear this is a fantastic buffet. I have yet to do it. A bit expensive, but I am raking up those Caesar Rewards points. Holy cow. So if you can spend a whole day here just walking around through the casino and the resort floors. I tend to get lost in here every single time. Now, I know that the casino is known for having a very nice sports book. The casino floor is also pretty massive itself, but spaced out pretty well. They do have a ton of restaurants on site and also bars. Now, Gordon Ramsay technically has 2 spots on the Caesars property. He's got Hell's Kitchen out in front, but also Pub and Grill. For a quicker and somewhat budget-friendly option here on site, you do have the Celebrity Food Hall. So these are different spots that are celebrity chef owned. So over here on the right, you've got Buddy's with the pizzeria, Bobby's Burgers by Bobby Flay. There's also Rick Bayless, famous in Mexican street food. Ooh, heck yeah. Korean Grub, Mocha Bar, and Chicken Guy by Guy Fieri. Now you can't forget that the world famous foreign shops are connected to Caesar's Palace. Even just walking through the foreign shops is an experience on its own. There's beautiful architecture here, even a free animatronic show. Fun fact, the foreign shops opened in 1992 and was one of the first examples of themed retail in Las Vegas. I remember when there was a huge F.A.R. Schwartz store here, and I still have a Star Wars cup that I got from the little cantina area upstairs. Located right next to the fountain show, you will come across the escape game. I wanted to show something a little bit different than just playing at the casino all night, and I thought the escape game would be a perfect way to spend an hour or two.
And luckily, it's not just Eddie and I. Say hi to Matthew is here with us today. I've never done that before. Have you done one?
I've done one, so it's kind of interesting. Let's see if we get out. I'm not very good at these, but we'll see if we can actually get out and escape. You might be stuck here forever, right? We'll see.
Usually you can do 8 people, so thank you so much for joining us, because I think we're going to need the extra.
It's going to be fun. We're going to have some fun doing this.
Thank goodness. Welcome aboard, everyone.
And huge shout out to the escape game. I emailed them and they went in on a partnership with me because I really wanted to share an experience besides from hitting up the casino. So big shout out to them, and also say hi to Matthew for coming along.
It didn't work.
Oh wait, maybe this?
Go.
That was one. Now we have to do more, right?
Oh, we want?
Yeah. But basically, it says that we're aboard a spaceship hurtling towards a massive black hole that is going to devour everything in its path. And our only chance to save the solar system is to turn our ship into a bomb. Wait, what? Right. So we have to sabotage the whole system, override everything, and basically weaponize our board. Okay, oh, you found something. Oh my gosh.
So this looks like it's got to go into something.
All right, this is so much harder than I thought it was gonna be.
You said something about it being upside down or something?
Ah, what the heck is all this?
Oh, there's a cable. Okay, there's a cable here. Maybe we'll plug it in here.
All right. Oh, the water bottle.
Oh, there, yeah. Oh, there.
Oh God, watch, this isn't what we're supposed to do. No?
No?
All right, I'm not going to spoil it, but this was a lot of fun. I really liked the immersive theming in the rooms. You'll need to work with your team to search the room for clues and figure out how the different pieces of the information connect. And the rooms are filled with all sorts of challenges, like different types of hidden compartments and puzzles, and a variety of props and objects that hold secrets. You get 60 minutes to figure out how to escape, and it was pretty challenging.
You want this place up?
Oh. So we're good?
I think we did it. That's it.
Oh my god. I think we're sacrificing ourselves. I think we had 1 minute left.
Yeah.
And we escaped.
That was fun though.
It was
good.
really
It
fun.
was really good.
There was a lot more challenging than I thought it was going to be.
We did get a lot of hints, but it's okay.
We did.
Without the hints, I don't think it would be possible to do it.
I don't think so either.
We did escape.
We escaped.
Should we do another one?
Let's do it.
Next time.
And located on the 3rd level, right in front of the forum shops, next to the windy escalator, is Sushi Roku. Being that it's on the 3rd floor, we're gonna have a pretty epic overhead view of the Las Vegas Strip itself. And it's about 6:30, so sun should be going down, and I am super hungry. Always down for some good sushi. Just stepping in, you are right away greeted by a really friendly staff member, and then walking through the space, it's very sophisticated yet welcoming. They also have a beautifully designed sushi bar that you can eat at. Lots of natural lighting with the open windows, which you'll see this view is pretty epic. Looks like cocktails are sitting around the $20. The cocktail I ended up going with was the Sunshine Spritz. This will have vodka, pamplemousse, lychee, Red Bull watermelon, also a water bubbly, and Saint Germain. We also went with the tropical hibiscus, and this has hibiscus-infused casadores. Then it will have passion fruit, coconut, and pomegranate in there. This is the good decision here. And look at the little ice cubes. So inside of the ice cubes, I think that's the lychee. So once it starts to melt, you'll be able to eat them kind of like boba. So they do have a wide array of traditional sushi and sashimi, but also their own creative rolls. There's hot dishes and even some grilled options. For starters, we went with a hot appetizer, and we got the American Wagyu pot sticker. You can definitely taste the more meatier flavor to that. And then the dumpling itself portion is very, very soft. It adds a nice little flavor with that sauce too. We ended up ordering this sushi plate, which was $38 because you get a couple of different items with that under the one price. That is so fresh. I don't think I've had that before. That was really, really good. I like the spicy tuna because it's not extremely spicy. Sometimes it's a little too hot. My favorite thing to order when I go to a sushi bar is salmon. So we also ordered a side of salmon sashimi. Ooh, thick cut. When we do all you can eat, I probably order like 5 of these. Easy to bite through, very fresh. That's a good piece. We ate that a little too quick though. We had to order a couple of signature rolls. So we got the Katana, which was $24. It's a spicy tuna with shrimp tempura, and it's topped with tuna and yellowtail with a spicy mayo. Ooh, that's a good one.
That was my idea.
Yeah, and then we got the senshi at $23, and that is yellowtail with cucumber, and it's topped with avocado and a spicy aioli. That's excellent. I really like the spicy mayo on that. Now that the sun has gone down and the lights have turned up, it's definitely more of a romantic vibe in here, but I am in love with this view. I love how the restaurant just peeks out a little bit on the strip. And you can see all the way down to Mandalay Bay. Probably not in the camera, but I can see the sign all the way down there. Only the window is a little bit cleaner. Mr. 702 ordered another drink. He went with the electric koi, which has Grey Goose vodka. It also has sake, a melon and cucumber flavoring, but also green apple and a feed foam. That's interesting. I got the apple right away, but then there's a little bit of that cucumber in the back end. Super refreshing. They're surprisingly strong too. I'm still working on this one. I'm trying to get the ice to melt so I can get those little pearls. Hey, you guys know me. I had to ask for the dessert menu. Woohoo! Cinnamon sugar donut holes. That comes with chocolate-filled donut holes with vanilla and caramel dipping. Carnival cake. Ooh, cheesecake with cotton candy. S'mores. Those are green tea. We went with a few different choices on ice cream. I got the green tea. Comes with a chocolate chip cookie. I really wanted the cheesecake, but I'm pretty full. I wanted something a bit more light than that. And then Eddie went with a sorbet. You got the lychee?
Yeah.
All right. Our service has been excellent. The waiter has been very, very attentive. They've been taking away plates very, very quickly. Thank you. Like I mentioned, he's also been very helpful at recommendations and very knowledgeable on the menu, but really digging the spot. I usually like it fried. Tempura, green tea ice cream is typically how I like to finish my sushi meal, but this is nice, light. I was pretty full, but I had to show dessert.
Check out the view now that it's nightfall. I love how the mountains create just like this black hole. You got all the lights from the city and then just pitch black. All right, let's see. Strip view. We got city view, pool view, strip view. Not too much of a strip view, but it's still pretty cool. Still liking it. See what the spear's doing. The spear's showing the Backstreet Boys.
We're lost again trying to find the bar. This place is so big. I'm so glad I changed my shoes. All right, it was a little tricky, but we finally found it. We had to ask for help. Walking around here and navigating around here is a little tricky, but we're here tonight at Caspian's Cocktail and Caviar Bar. Now you can see there is a bar behind me, but where we are going tonight is a little bit of a speakeasy. It's a hidden bar hidden behind the bar. If you're anything like me, you like live music, this is the spot to be here at Caesars. 4 o'clock to 2. Or on weekends, 11 to 2. The Speakeasy opens at 8 o'clock.
Full disclosure, I wrote to Caspian's to do a bit of a partnership, but keep that in mind. I reached out to them. I genuinely wanted to show the venue, and I always reach out to make sure that I can film at places where I think might have an issue with me filming. And they went ahead and comped 2 drinks along with 2 food menu items. That way we can share some of their offerings.
So this spot is all about combining 2 things, rock and roll and caviar. And what's really cool is this spot is a bit iconic. It took over a very, very historic spot inside of Caesar's Palace that used to have the huge pirate ship. I believe it was called Cleopatra Barge. So the Yacht Rock takes over at 10 o'clock. Right now it is 9:20, but they still have live music up right now. You can do caviar service, of course. Cocktails are about $25. You got a couple different things here. You can also get a dirty martini that has caviar stuffed olives. I got the feet in the sand. Comes with Patron Silver coconut wash tequila, but also Contour, banana liqueur, Au Gris, lemon, lime, pineapple bitters, and a toasted coconut sugar rim. We also got an old fashioned. This one was $23, and it's a smoked old fashioned with bullet bourbon, sugar, and bitters. Such a huge difference from my drink and Eddie's drink. Mine is definitely a lot more tropical. Very much reminds me of a tiki drink. They also have a couple of food items. So most of this will have caviar with it, of course, but also small bites and bar-sized food. So they have things like Pringles and caviar bumps. There's also a mini Maine lobster roll for $38 there. But we did grab some Pringles for a late night snack. So this comes with a small can of Pringles, also a French onion dip. It has chives and a white sturgeon caviar. That dip is super, super wet. Wow. That's pretty good. I can't really taste the caviar on that, but I like the onion dip. Ended up getting the potato Lakis, which was $24, and it comes with a potato pancake, but also a whipped cream fraiche and the white sturgeon caviar. I think the caviar comes in almost every single dish here. Oh, and quick note, when we were walking up, there was a gentleman outside handing out free drink tickets to this spot. So you're able to get 1 free drink if you catch him outside. This is the figure of your imagination, which has Maker's Mark bourbon, Contour, Big Jam, honey, and lemon. We're gonna leave you guys here for the night. We're gonna enjoy the drink, enjoy the music, and then head upstairs and call it a somewhat of an early night. All right, so quick rundown because we're running a little late. Checkout is 11 o'clock and it's 11:05. I did do a checkout on the phone though, so I think we're okay. So I slept really well. I woke up once or twice maybe just because somebody walking in the hallway, but otherwise noise level was fine. Bed was comfortable. The temperature in here is nice. They have a nice constant fan that has a good hum to it. We came upstairs pretty much right after I turned off the camera. We hung out just a little bit to enjoy the live music, but made it a pretty early night. They'd say the only negatives would be the check-in and check-out process. Yesterday, I checked in from the mobile app at about 6 a.m. and you have zero option to check in early. It gives you a time, says what time will you be showing up, and even if you choose 2:30, it says it's gonna charge you an extra $35. So you can't check in early. Check-in was 3 o'clock and it said it would buzz me when my room was ready. But at 3:30, I never got that email. So we just went downstairs, did the kiosk, it assigned us a room. And then I did call down this morning to see if they offered even an hour of a complimentary later checkout, and no. But I definitely still want to go downstairs and use the pool. So it's tricky when you do a one-night stay. You definitely have to use a couple of nights if you want to be able to do a couple of things in here. So you got to pack it all in. I don't mind paying a resort fee when your total is still pretty low, when you can use the gym and the pool. So the gym was another negative since it was temporary and this random room was a little muggy in there and just a couple of treadmills thrown together. So that was kind of a bummer. I'd stay here again. Very comfortable. That's important to me. But let's see if I can use the pool because that's very important to me. And we made it to the pool. No problem at all with the key cards. This is the legendary Garden of God's Pool Oasis. That's what they call the whole pool complex. It's really, really big. It's actually a collection of, I believe, 5, maybe even 7 different pools. I counted 5 when we were upstairs, but I read there were 7. You do have the Grand Temple Pool. This is really, really cool. It's got huge columns in the middle. Then there is the Neptune Pool for those who want a social scene. There's a 21 and over pool. And then the Fortana Pool has the swim up blackjack table. So you can be in the water and place your bets. It's definitely a Vegas move. I really, really like that. Ooh, they got Dole Whip. That's so cool. I love that. That's really, really neat. There's even fans above to keep you cool. You can be in the shade if it was sunny out. It's like this pool over here is a bit more private. So it's for Nobu or 7 stars, or if you're staying at the villas. All right, here, Juniper Pool. All right, this one's open too. Doesn't look like it's a private pool. No one checking you in over here. Definitely a calmer pool over here. The pool is currently open from 9 to 6, so that's a pretty decent amount of time. This one's really cool because you can swim across and hang out in that like middle column there. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot! Kinda cool. It's not that bad. You get used to it pretty quickly. It's not too bad. But you won't get in. I bet this middle part used to be a fountain. Looks like the lion used to spit water. It's all empty now. I'm glad they have the other water features on though. Resort fee is worth it with this pool for sure. This is a beautiful pool. Probably on my top 5.
I think they rely on the sun. Even though it was 110 degrees, it was overcast. And the pool temperature was a little bit too cold and Eddie would not get in. We got out, thought maybe we'd hang out by the pool and maybe grab a drink. But signature cocktails, freaking small. Starts at $24. I wonder how small is. A regular is $40. Ciao!
There's not that many people in the pool. It's a little cold in there. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more adventures in Las Vegas and the surrounding area. If this video was helpful, do me a solid and hit that thumbs up, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace!